Okay guys, hello, my name is Matan. This is an update about my aquarium. I've been using the Chihiros lighting. I think it's the regular version because it only has a white, blue, green and red combined with the blue channel. But I know that for now they have LEDs that are made specifically for salt water. So this is the regular version. It's a 1 year update. So as you can see, there is a coralline algae presence covering slowly all of my rocks and everything. In the previous videos of mine, I've been showing you a lot of struggles that I had back then with an algae. I tried to solve it with to dark the aquarium and everything. It was working well, but the true issue of mine was that I took in rocks from an high phosphate other reef of my father, and phosphates that presents on the rocks themselves couldn't let my aquarium be clear from algae. So it took me time to understand it, and the real solution was much late than it should be. There was no other way to do a restart, to put out all the rocks, cure them, like a really long process of curing, and putting back. I took the time to glue them and make them shape like really aquascaping them for as much as I could from the pieces I had, but for now, after the curing, the aquarium, as you can see, the corals are looking great. There is some algae presence, but it's so light and very spotted algae, which is common in the system in this size and in this age after the restart. I think it's 4 months only. As you can see in this video, the algae in the left, this is like the most hairy algae I have in the tank. There is a little bit on the background, but that's it. Everything else looks fine. Another good choice of mine was changing the substrate to from a fine substrate to 3 millimeter substrate. It's really have an effect about my nitrates and phosphates. It's easy to handle. There's no any rot and other anaerobic processes inside it, so there is no influence on the nitrates and phosphates, and it was really a good point to solve my issue in the first place. So that's for now. So as you can see in my aquarium, I keep a lot of soft corals. There's a little bit mushrooms. There's a torch coral which is present right now. There's a frog spawn which was present earlier in this video. I have some kind of clear shrimp which is so cute. It was hitchhiker actually, and is doing like really well in my aquarium. I don't even know his name. And there's one yellow tang which I got as a present. It doesn't fit the tank, so it's kind of sad, but I got it present for my parents, so I took all the fish out and leave him alone, so he'll have the best volume that I can give him. This specific coral is new, so it's not like fully grown up, open, but it really give a super viral color by now. So algae feeder. Yeah, it's so stupid and easy project to do, but this thing is really matters. It really enhanced the color of my fish. It's a good thing to give him. The shrimp and the other hermit crabs love it too. Here's a feeding time. So you can see the fish is just going nuts when I give it. I put him inside some nori algae from like a sushi paper. I don't know how do you call it. It is like going nuts. Yeah, you're about to see. It's a little bit not an hassle project. Just take your magnet out, clean it well, put some silicone in a inside a vacuum, put it on a magnet, wait for it to dry, fully dry, and then with just a plastic band. It's that easy. The fish love it, so it's really recommended. So the other thing is a new skimmer. There's no doubt that skimmers are the heart of the system. So for now you can see the whole setup, the aquarium from the outside. This is a table that I built with my wife last year. But for the skimmer thing, I found out that the Red Sea skimmer is not well built. It has a lot of issues. I tried to replace the pump. I tried everything. I couldn't get him to skim like real good, and I couldn't trust him when I'm gone. So I decided that there is no other way. I have to be I have to take some workhorse, something good, something big that I can count on it. It'll make my system very well skimmed, and there is no other way. So I went with the Bubble Magus E5, which is so good skimmer. I have no complaints about it. It's really well built. It's working great. It's so easy to handle. I have to a little bit modify the aquarium itself, but it's worth it. I think that people that is getting a Red Sea right now and are looking for putting some reefs, put a big skimmer, something good. For me, it was working great. So as you can see, I cut the plastic of the back cover. I used Japanese blade that I warm it with a lighter. It was just cutting through the plastic like a rubber. I cut it flat with the glass itself, open it wide, and it was working perfect for me. So really recommended. And I think that's it. As you can see, the aquarium is looking great. The fish is going nuts on the food. The lighting is really good. I don't have any issues with it. I really recommend it. It's a really good budget lighting. It fits very well on the Red Sea in particular. For mine, as you remember, I have a cooling system, so it really kept him cooled all the time, and that's it.